Yes, people. Welcome back to Let's Talk Everything. I'm your training psychotherapist. Welcome that talks about everything and anything. And today, Liverpool leave victorious 2-0 against Brighton. Two clean sheets on the bounce. And with the week that Liverpool had, this was much deserved, man. This was a much deserved win. This is a nice, see, like with wins sometimes, it won't paper like all of the cracks that's going on with Liverpool with the whole Mo Salah situation, but at least today it didn't set a damper to much more negativity. Arnie Slot, the players, the team, they needed a win, and this would just boost morale, especially coming off the win against Inter Milan during the week, bro. Coming back home at Anfield, getting a dub today, well deserved. And like I said, people, I think Arnie Slot has made some sort of changes. And Arnie Slot, I told you, it's a pay-as-you-go thing. And today, I can put my hats off to you today. Lineup was good. The team played good. And I think you made some good changes. Look, with the whole week going on with the whole Mo Salah situation, football versus ego video that I did on the whole Mo Salah situation, I genuinely did think that, yeah, Mo Salah might be integrated back into the team. I think there was no way that he wouldn't play against Brighton this week. Like, I genuinely thought that he was going to be back. And I think it was a good decision to bring him back into this game. Obviously, if it's his farewell, if it's his last game, who knows, innit? But I think that's what's going to be put to bed during, like, the January transfer. We'll see what happens. And reports are coming out saying that after AFCON, that's when we'll talk about Mo Salah's future. But you can see that Arne Slot, as a coach, stuck to his guns. He's like, bro, Salah hasn't been playing up to par. I'm going to play the team that is doing really well so far. The Leeds game, even though we left with a draw, I think that was a bit of improvements. Inter Milan, I think that was a much better game. And today solidified that sort of consistency that we're trying to build here. Bro, Curtis Jones has been my man of the match for the last 3 games. And him being back into the fold, I really liked him last season. And I think, Arnie Slot, during early pre-season with Liverpool, when he came in, he had Curtis Jones back in it. He put his arm around his shoulder and said, you're going to be my guy, and rightly so. Let's not forget the game against Chelsea early on in the season that he played really well against West Ham. That is just bread and butter for him. If you know about Jones' game against West Ham, he's always, he's eating all the time. You feel me? But I think Curtis Jones as well, like, he's someone who's a scouser himself, a Liverpool fan, re-energized our Liverpool sort of midfield. That Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, the way they're interplaying in that sort of midfield, I think that is really good. I can see what we're trying to do as well. It's something new. Gravenberch is not really much of a holding six, but you can see that everybody's sharing that Ryan Gravenberch role. Everybody's the 6, everybody's the 8, is the 10. But it's just that consistency and discipline when to maneuver around in the midfield. And boy, unfortunately, Joe Gomez came off injured. Unfortunate, man. And this goes to show, in January window, get me Mark Guehi and get Semenyo. I know, like, there's a lot of people watching out for Mark Guehi, like the likes of Real Madrid, and maybe another Prem team might be involved with Guehi as well. And obviously he has the option to choose where he wants to go. But I think Guehi come to Liverpool. I think that will help us, because right now we don't have any senior centre backs. So I don't want to see Ryan Gravenberch put into centre back role. As much as he can do the role there, I don't want him there. I think he's utilised further forward, because we saw with Ryan Gravenberch, when he does move much more advanced, so he's in the final third, he gets things moving, boy. So I'm thinking to myself today, get the dub. The team done really well defensively. Konate, bar that challenge that Konate got that yellow card for, I think Konate had an excellent game. I think Virgil van Dijk as well and Konate are starting to really solidify this sort of back line and really get back into the fact that we can defend. And Alisson Becker, like, people might not want to talk about it, yeah, but Alisson Becker coming back into the fold has been very important. He made a crucial save against Martinez and Inter Milan. He comes back into today, and I can't remember who was the player, but they had a shot, bro, that can easily go in. Minte was causing Kirkus problems, even though I do think Kirkus handled himself really well, but Minte, them tricky type of wingers, he was causing havoc. A few chances that he had on shot on goal, Alisson was there to protect it as well. So, just, that spine that we used to speak about with the Van Dijks, the Alissons, and obviously Salah came on like during half time, I believe, as well, yeah. But I think with that core, men in our team as well, like the Alissons and Virgil van Dijks, they still can hold their head up and say, rah, like, we still know about this team, and we know what it means to get a clean sheet. We know what it means to have consistency. So shown with Inter Milan and today's game, I've seen consistency. This is something that I was talking about, building up that consistency and building up that team morale. now you push on. We've got a week to rest. We've got Spurs next week as well. That's not going to be an easy game as well, especially because on the back end of Spurs getting a bit of momentum. But still, I still think that Liverpool team is still there to be like, raw. We can get a couple 3 points. Do you know what I'm saying? And we put the 3 points on the board, and we'll see where we are come January window. But boy, Arnie Slot though, still question mark. Sort out the attack. Florian Wirtz, I think today you had opportunity to mark yourself, to get a goal and assist. Brighton was there for the taking. Like, you got yourself in the good sort of positions. You was playing the ball as well, but it's still too weak. You need to get grips with the game. Same with Isak now. Like, I think with the team morale, like if the team is going to start winning, bro, you need to start stepping up as well. Because if Mo Salah's not going to be here next season, it's you guys that we'll be looking at to be like, you guys need to create. You guys need to get the things ticking, especially in the final third. Today, I like to think that we should have got at least 3-4 more goals, especially at near the back end with Mo Salah's couple chances. He should have buried it. Should have played the ball when Andrew Robertson and Virgil van Dijk helped him in the final third. He should have played that ball much more lighter. But you can see that Mo Salah's legs are gone. Cool. What it is, what it is. But the likes of Florian Wirtz, Isak, Ekitike, bro, I don't need to speak about Ekitike, bro, because Ekitike 2-0 up, you see what he's on. You see what Ekitike is on. But I'm looking at Florian Wirtz, because when Florian Wirtz and the McAllisters and the Szoboszlais, they all gel well together, bro, we are a firing team, bro. We are a team where we can counter-attack teams. We can blitz teams. We got goal scorers on our team. And Arne Slot, as you get your rhythm back into this team, let's see that again. Remember when we had like Diaz and Nunes, like we used to score. We need some of that. Like, you feel me? And you need to find ways that we can best suit Florian Wirtz. But listen, I don't want to make it too long, but I just want to say we got the 3 points in the bag today, and all I want now is consistency. The team morale is good. Liverpool got the 3 points today, well deserved. We can see now consistency is coming in. The January window needs to come quickly though. Like, we need to get a centre back, maybe even 2 centre backs. Oh, I know I've got Leone out injured as well, to be fair. We need to give him some time to come back and heal. But at the same time, we need to get a winger and we need to get a centre back. And there, I like to think people, maybe we can push on for a top 4, maybe get a cup. I'm looking at the cup competitions. I'm looking at FA Cups. I'm looking at the Champions League. I think just on a knock-off game where we can, rally up the team for a game. Yeah, so I'm not really too focused on the Prem. I think the Prem is just still too difficult, and I don't think we're nearly there. But if Arne Slot can get back into winning ways and the team morale and we start playing better football, I would say let's go and try get some FA Cup or Champions League. If you tell me at the end of the season, after the season that we've had, it's an FA Cup and top 4, I'll take it, my people. I'll take it, my people. So if it's not that, try to win me the champs. That's me just being really, really like optimistic. Do you know what I'm saying? So give me a chance. But if not, people, that's what it is. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. There's going to be a new video coming out with me talking about paternity leave. So feel free to check that out as well. So keep your notifications on. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Take care.